Good afternoon. I am Amy Penley-Clark, and I am here to go over part of my UDL instructional plan. My UDL instructional plan is based on my classroom that I am a paraprofessional in. It is a self-contained special education classroom for grades 6 through 8. And this particular plan focuses on learning similes. Some of the barriers that our students face are varying. We have everything from autism to cerebral palsy to MD. We have nonverbal students. We have students with physical disabilities who are in wheelchairs. We have students who have sensory issues, who really have a problem with transition, who have a problem with social interaction. So it really takes a team of minds to get creative, to think of ways to bring learning to each student on an individualized basis and to make it fun and engaging so that they can retain what they're learning. Our room consists of 8 students, and like I said, they're 6th grade to 8th grade, and they range on all kinds of different disabilities. Our main teacher's name is Miss Laura Kaiser, and she is phenomenal. I can't say enough about her and just her ability to really differentiate between abilities in each one of the children and really get creative in how we approach each lesson. This particular lesson is a language arts lesson, like I said, focusing on similes. Now, what we have found to be one of the best tools to use for our students is an iPad. And how many kids don't love iPads? Everybody loves an iPad, right? That's a wonderful tool whenever you are working with any child to get their attention, to keep their attention, to keep them motivated. And one of the best things that we have found for multiple subject areas is iExcel. iExcel is a free application that you can download on an iPad or on a smartphone, or you can log in on a laptop or a desktop computer. And each child gets their own personal login information, so it tracks the progress that each kid is, that everyone has. So not only are you keeping your child engaged and hitting that principle of engagement, the why they want to learn, but you're also being able to express that action and expression of how they are learning. And they're learning through fun. They're learning through cartoon graphics. They're learning through a game type situation based on multiple abilities. We have children in our room who are on a kindergarten level on iExcel, and we have children in our room who are on a 3rd grade level on iExcel. We have children in our room who are on a 5th grade level in iExcel. And that's the beauty of iExcel. We can go in and click on what level their learning ability is, and it has a multitude of games and prompts to keep them engaged and to make it fun on the level that they are comfortable on. So not only are you hitting that principle of action expression, you're hitting that principle of engagement, but you're also hitting that multiple means of representation, because it is representing different levels. It is representing the structure. It's clarifying the syntax. It is really providing all kinds of alternatives for our students, which is phenomenal. So I have on a Kindle, which has got some kind of food on it. I have on a Kindle iExcel. This is my child's iExcel account because they use iExcel in Gen Ed as well at my child's elementary school to track their progress on what they're doing. So I pulled up one of our particular simile lessons that we have. It's E.1 Similes with Pictures, which seems to be a big one for our students to make that visual connection with what we're talking about. And as you can see, it says, which picture matches the meaning of the simile? The cookie tasted like lumps of sand. So which picture looks like the cookie tasted like lumps of sand. Does this picture look like it tasted like lumps of sand? Or does this picture look yummy and delicious? Or does this picture look like it tastes like lumps of sand? Does lumps of sand taste good? Would it taste good to eat lumps of sand? No, it wouldn't. So, what picture looks like? The cookies tasted like lumps of sand. The student would click the picture and it would say fantastic. Now, it counts down, so it keeps going based on the level is how many pictures they would see. So you could say Kevin looks like a skyscraper when he stands next to his sister. Skyscrapers, are they tall? Are they small? Which one? Which one makes Kevin look like a skyscraper? And again, the student would pick the one they felt was appropriate. The other beautiful thing about IXL is the fact that it is also an audio. So these children who can't read themselves can click on the sound bar and that's going to pop up and it's going to read it for them, which is wonderful. It's really great for all kinds of students. I can't praise IXL enough because it really just hits on all those different levels that you are looking to hit on. You want to have that multiple means of representation. You want to have the action and expression. You want to have the engagement. You want to keep your student as engaged as possible, right? Because if you're not engaged, you are not learning. So with Similes, this is what we have found in our classroom to be a phenomenal tool to really help make that representation of, oh, this looks like this. So it makes it easy for our students to really put that together in their minds. We also use manipulatives in our classroom. We will go out and get a hard rock, soft cotton balls. This bed was as hard as a rock, or soft like cotton, soft like feathers, cold as ice. We have done those as well, and those work wonderful, but we have really found that the iPad with this game type learning tool is really what works the best for our self-contained middle school 6th grade through 8th grade, 8 students classroom.